lives occur with our relationships. And there are lots of different ways that our lives manifest, but where we experience things that go well or bad or not so well is in our relationships. And so if you and that means that if you're experiencing something in your relationships that just are really annoying, people come to me sometimes and they say, oh, people are always taking advantage of me, people are always stealing my ideas, or in romantic relationships, guys are always cheating on me, or they don't want to connect with me on an emotional level, or whatever. Every man I ever meet is, emotionally unavailable. That's another one. The fact of the matter is, you are the common denominator in all of those relationships. It's you. I know that those things have happened, and I'm not saying that those things you deserve to have them happen. It's just that's how it is. They're going to happen because that's where that's how you're showing up in life. So if you want to be free from those things, you're not going to just all of a sudden find freedom in someone else. The freedom has to occur within you first. That's where it has to happen. Now, where do you start? You got to start taking what my mentor Joe Schroeder told me was taking inventory of your worst self. The things that you don't like about yourself, you're going to have to take really close inventory on that and evaluate why those things pop up. For me, for example, I'll give you my example. For me, I was not trained in a way that made me feel like I was smart. In fact, most of the training that I got, was made to feel pretty stupid. And so I actually lived my life combating this concept that I was stupid. And I would do things that would show people that I'm really smart. Now, was I stupid? No, but having that conversation in my head almost constantly was debilitating to my life and my relationships. And so that's who I was a slave to. I was actually a slave to that voice. And that's what was going on inside. So since that's where my freedom was being robbed, that's where I had to focus my time and energy. And I still do. It's not like it just disappears. That voice still is in there, but I know how to manage it. And when we're conscious of those things, the things that we take inventory of ourselves, the things we don't like about ourselves, when we take inventory of them, automatically you become more aware of them. And your awareness of them is what allows you to start managing it. You can start working on it. Once people are aware that the government is there to kill them and take everything from them and to put them into a state of perpetual economic slavery, and if you don't agree with that, then you have to work on your morals and how you define what is moral. And that's not an opinion. Okay? Anyway, once you realize the hatred that government has towards people, it's easier for you to recognize whenever government is rearing its ugly head trying to take something from you. It's like that with that internal dialogue, or what another one of my mentors, David, says, the internal terrorist. That little voice that tells you that you're stupid, or, for different people it's different things, obviously. Not everybody has the same story. Not everybody has the same struggles. But that's the most important work that you can do. This video is now longer than what I wanted it to be, but that is the message. And yeah, work on yourself. If you want freedom, yeah, Gandhi says it, you know, be the change you wish to see in the world. Now I don't agree with everything about Gandhi, obviously, but be the change you wish to see in the world. That is true. That is a ancient wisdom there. You want freedom? You want freedom in your outer world? You want freedom in your communities? You want freedom in your countries? You want freedom in your nations? Be free. Be free on the inner world. In the inner world. Your inner world. That's it. Thanks.